Why do we quilt? I create quilts to celebrate milestones and to pass a legacy of comfort to my family and friends. I love the idea of passing down handmade items to future generations. In this video, I am starting a 10-part series on the top 10 reasons to love quilting.
This is Andy of True Blue Quilts, a place to enjoy, experiment, and excel as you quilt.
The number one reason I love quilting is to leave a legacy. My very first quilt was a baby gift for some friends. I have made many other quilts as gifts for family and friends over the years. Honoring milestones, birthdays, graduations, and weddings is a way to celebrate our connections. Being able to express my feelings in fabric and thread brings me joy. A quilt is a long-distance hug, a legacy of love that can be passed down from generation to generation. One of my treasured possessions is a quilt that my mom made for me as a child in the wonderful harvest gold of the 1970s. I dove deep into the world of quilting because my mom opened a fabric store. I worked in her shop 2 days a week, and the urge to create something wonderful with all that beautiful fabric was just too strong to resist. I had very minimal experience with a sewing machine up to that point, but Mom helped me choose a simple pattern and I was hooked. I continued taking classes and soon my fabric obsession took over the whole house. Who else has a dining room table covered in fabric? Just 2 years after making my first quilt, I purchased a long arm. I wanted to take my quilts from start to finish completely on my own. Every time I start making a quilt block, my mind immediately jumps to that final quilting step. It was a natural progression to get a machine that could help bring those visions to life. I have encouraged my daughter to join the family legacy of quilters as well. When she was a toddler, some of her artwork looked like a log cabin quilt block. So I brought her to the fabric stash and had her dive in to pick pieces that I used to recreate her art. When my daughter was a bit older, she attended a kids camp that was hosted by our local quilting guild. The guild provided donations of pre-cut fabric squares, and the campers got to select their colors and stitch the entire quilt with just a little bit of guidance from the guild members. The campers made a variety of wonderful patchwork quilts. Quilting with my daughter is a way to pass on the legacy of this craft. There are many reasons to love quilting. Quilts can be a show-stopping heirloom or a basic throw to cuddle with on the couch. Either way, they provide comfort to our family and friends. Quilts are a tangible reminder of the love we have for others. I enjoy passing on this legacy of creativity and comfort and being part of a worldwide community. I will share more of my top 10 reasons to love quilting in the next video. Until then, happy stitching!
In the Dancing 9-Patch video series, I show you how to make a full quilt from start to finish. Like and share this video with your quilting friends, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly tips and tricks. I'll see you in the next video.